What up, my divine loves and my divine lovettes? I love you guys from the door to the floor. Need I ever say more? I'm glad I'm not trying to win a popularity contest. And I think you guys are aware of that too. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So you guys listen up. I am looking at something here that kind of disturbed me. This is like something, within like a union or what have you. And it could be heterosexual or like just whatever. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't know, I'm getting a real queen, from this, like a real queen. You know what I'm saying? And it hurts my soul. It hurts my soul. I can tell this queen, it's really time to practice safe sex. Okay. It's time to practice safe sex, or it could be a feminine on a dominant side. It's definitely time to practice safe sex. I don't know what you're doing or what you're not doing. Yeah, but you're going to hit some deja vu, and that deja vu is telling you to reset you. And it's telling me this right here. Wow. So, yeah, so this is an ended cycle for somebody for sure, okay? I do see this. Yeah, because you guys had whoever I'm talking to, you gave someone every opportunity to do this, to get it right. And that really hurts. Okay, that really hurts. Yeah, but it's crazy because the conversation would turn into an argument no matter what. Yeah, so the person would be, I'm hearing, combative with you in some type of way, all because they really didn't know the truth about you guys. And it's crazy because the person you're with, they're getting gossip, they're getting lies. You guys have I'm getting ready to breathe. I'm getting ready to breathe for 2 minutes because when I'm on, it's a reason too, for me, just because when I'm on for something like this, it's a reason. And you know, shoo, it's a reason. And this reason is really, really, really sick, right? It's a sick person out here, and I'm going to call them slick with the L out for now, okay? Because it's still sick either way you put it. But they're trying to come off as, being very slick. Okay, so you, the, the person that you've given several chances to, okay? Ooh, let me breathe. The person you've given several chances to, I'm like, somehow they've hired a, what do you call those things? One of them investigators or something like that. This investigator, because they need more money, they're doing, now it's two different options here. Someone who hired what do you call one of them investigators? Yeah. Private investigator, okay? They're not upright, okay? They're not a straightforward investigator. They're only in it for the money. If they found new ways to knick-knack a paddywhack and give their self dog a bone, because that's what they are, a very dangerous operating, you know, type of, on gangster time level. But the bottom line is, you guys, let me tell you, this person, like I said, it's two scenarios here. All right. And you guys know which one actually fits. But this person could also be one person. They could be like a corrupt, part of the legal system, which I'm really like, it's a former investigator. That's what I'm getting to. Like, that was their former position. You know how, okay, I've seen in my lifetime somebody. Oh, this is for the women out there. Please, women, know this. You guys pass this information along too. I'm ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I'm so mad at myself. I didn't come out with this in the beginning when I first started. there there can be some type of people that still they have this mental thing, like when they get fired from a job because they're not right anyway for the job, whatever purpose it does not fit, you know what I mean. These people still masquerade around, and those people who did not left combative or in a discombobulated way where they did not give their operating system, which is their ID back or something like that. Those who didn't give their ID back, they were out here, girl, man, what? They were out here operating as a false, I gotta say false prophet. This is where false prophet come in. Was a false, what do you call, child services person. CPS. So these people were up for hire. But if you did not know that they were false, then you would be like discombobulated. I put my life on this. Okay? You have people out here operating that did not turn their information in. So you guys make sure you call and do your homework before you start ruffling around and really getting sick that you may be losing your child or your children because you got some sick person that's really operating out of, okay, I'll do this for $2 today. You know what I mean. So this is what I'm looking at. This is a person like that. They did not somehow, I don't know how they, because people can duplicate. They can do so many things nowadays, you guys. So nowadays it's a little bit more advanced, okay? So keep that in mind before you start freaking out and really thinking you're under scrutiny and all that BS. Call and give that name. Call and give that name. And also, you guys, I cannot make it up. Like, just find out where you also can, call and complain as well, you know. Now, so my thing is this. I'm looking at this, you guys, for sure, and it don't look right. Okay, it looked like some like I said, but I'm getting real strong male queen, like a real queen that has really lessened one's self in such a way. And it's like in a relationship that operates like a marriage, and this relationship may be anywhere from 6, 4, 5, all the way up to 10 to 12 years, okay, maybe even 2 years. But it's been operating like a marriage where things were going smoothly, you know what I mean, until scandal came about. And what I mean by that is the unjust part. Some of you guys need to know that, and I said this person that you've given this numerous of chance to. Okay, let me speak out loud on this. Let me speak very much out loud on this. Okay? Everything, is not everything, right? So what I'm trying to say to you guys is that this person need to have safe sex because they really do operate any kind of way. You know what I'm saying? They may go this way, they may go that way. That may be their truth today. And some of you guys know that, they're pretty much open, they don't really, they can go this way or that way. Okay? And obviously they did. You know what I mean? Okay. So that thing. So you guys gave them numerous of chances, and this is what you guys, gave them stability at some point. All right? Stability. Now, I think we should know something in relationships. You know what I'm saying? We should know whether our parties or our person, operate out of material. You know what I'm saying? At some point, we should know that, but we really don't. You know what I'm saying? We just spoil, but we don't know that that's all the. It's like a human boil when you spoil, and it's a shame that you cannot spoil this day and time like you would, unless you have your foot in the door, for years and years, which I see you guys did. Well, anywho, they went to this unjust person who really, they're really, some matter of fact, I dated someone that told me to look at the movie called Bob, because that's really their behavior. But they didn't spill it out to me in those beans. But I knew from there that that was their personality, right? They said, you need to watch the movie Bob, something about Bob. Now, I watched that movie. Bob was a psychological person that went haywire. This dude could transform from this position to that position to this position. Not saying that we all can if we get paid for it well enough, but this guy wasn't being paid. He was doing these things to make someone else's life miserable. So, and it would make it so bad for them. It was out of love. Oh gosh, it was because the person said goodbye to them. You know what I'm saying? And that's another thing, you guys. Maybe we should, like really form a union or something like that. Yeah, I'm sorry. I just gotta say this because you guys, this fits. It fits, and this is where you guys sit, right? Yeah, that's right. You know, you gotta look both ways before you don't know you're crossing someone. You don't have a clue that this person can't handle rejection, that this person is not full grown, especially when they look full grown in your face. You're like, they okay, well, yeah, the bees dropped. I thought the balls dropped. I'm just gonna say it what it is. Yeah. You said, well, yeah, well, the balls dropped, so it must be good. This person is not good. You know what I mean? Just because the balls drop doesn't mean that it can't be a flop. This because the balls drop don't mean that you have to start all the time. You may have to just stop. But what I'm seeing right here, you guys, is some genuine love on your part. You know what I'm saying? However, you guys know when it's time to let go. You guys know when it's time to kiss and say goodbye. Uh, what the? Yeah, you guys know when to kiss and say goodbye. You guys know when, what do you say? The thrill is gone? Yeah, yeah, you guys know that. Anytime you got to figure out, okay, well, I'm going to add romance. Romance should naturally be there. It shouldn't be something that you have to add. That's the number one key. And I'm sharing that from what I, am able to see. Yeah. So obviously, when we get in these relationships, we don't realize that people operate out of an operating system that's already been set inside of their genetics. Okay, so they've already been wired in such a way where commitment would not fit them commitment of the right way would not fit them, right? Why? Because they will always be, one competitive, 2, abstract, 3, very lucid, and 4, they could be, they could also be abusive, right? Some of you guys are very lucky. I need to tell you guys that. Yeah. 777. See, and like I said, you guys gave them several chances, and each time they came back, they no change. No change. Yeah, no change. Mm-mm. Yeah, it's mandatory that this person's, set aside time to work on themselves every single day. In order for them just to come out of that psychological mindset that you're trying to eventually, walk away. Because this is an ended cycle. This is an ended cycle. So that's what I see. What I'm trying to say to you guys is that, wow, as you guys have are highly evolved, and you guys have a new beginning within yourself, and you guys are newly learning how you're very new. It's like fresh found way of manifesting. You guys have that fresh, freshness with that, and you guys are actually stable, and spiritually awakened and spiritually aligned as you guys are here in that type of energy, and you're trying to live your life with simply love and compassion. This person has a DNA that is like an assassin, a love assassin. Okay, that's the way I can just point it out. Yeah, and some of you guys are you're gonna feel that deja vu, because it's a deja vu here. And the deja vu comes in when you guys realize that you guys are operating like two single individuals. Well, the higher realms told me something, and I hope you guys, I don't know if, welcome to those who are new. Keep coming, come on, let it flood. But my thing is like this, you know, uh, welcome to the ones who are new. Um, my heart goes out if this, is definitely a part of you, and it hurts. This really hurts. Because you guys are really trying for. You guys work really, really hard. You guys been through enough, and enough should be enough, right? It's sad but touching when you deal with somebody, so much, and they still rely on gossip, on third party energy. That is the hurt thing. See, I totally identify with where you guys are here, so I'm identifying in, because you guys are definitely stable. But this is crazy because your person has not what you have got. Okay? They have not what you have got. And what that is your intuition. You know, People don't realize when you trust your intuition, you can see without sight. And this person cannot see. So they have went outside. Okay? They have ventured outside the relationship, to quote unquote fight, because it's all a fight. It's more like they're in battle with themselves. This person is in high conflict with their self. I cannot make it up. You know, that's why you guys saw that. That's another thing. You guys saw that, and then some of you guys say, I better practice this safe sex because this person is really going this way, that way, and I know the truth. So what I'm going to do is, because I know answer. If I'm going to deal with this, then I'm going to at least protect myself. you know. Whereas for me, if I feel that way, I am not the person you want to see. Okay? I don't play around. I don't get. start ducking juices and stuff. No, I'm gone. If I think, if my intuition say, oh, that's it, you can forget that. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no spiritual ink. Ain't no contract with that. All right. So I'm just sharing that. Yeah, I love you guys. Trust me, I do. But check it. You guys, this person, the reason they operate like they do and they have so much combative with themselves is because, like I said, you know, not to mention, you know, their background, you know, family history, stuff like that. And I would say a small portion came from a loving family, but not like this because they are venturing out on their own level of, like I said, they're more open sexually than they are, you know, it's a small uh, group that I'm speaking with that's, you know, didn't come from, you know, that particular part, but it's a small group and I'm only getting like 3%, you know, of you guys that I would be speaking to in that reframe. But nevertheless, what I'm trying to say is their intuition is not like your intuition, okay? Yeah. They have not intuition, okay? They have not. They have not what you got. Why I can't pull this thing up? They have not, I'm sorry you guys. They have not what you got. Okay, forget it. They have not what you got. And what you have is total, you know, awareness, and you guys actually worked on yourself. You have this firm foundation. You're not stuck. Whereas they are very cold because they can, you know, because you guys are ending this situation here. You're ending, you know, because you're tired of feeling the way you're feeling. So this is like a terrible ending here. All right. You feel like it's a, you know, you made a poor decision, okay? And it's time to simply move on because you don't want anyone sneaking and got and slandering behind your back. And I feel that. So a lot of you guys will, you know, avoid that painful ending, okay? However, I just want you guys to know this person's what a lot of you guys slightly. However, just know that this person has hired some type of uh, false prophet is what I'm gonna call these people because this today in time you gotta call it what it is. This is like a false prophet, a person who's supposed to be highly intuitive. However, they're very crooked. They've been on the other side of the law. They keep their old IDs from the jobs that they had. They only get these jobs just so they can have say, yeah, this is what I've done. You know, I've you know this. They may be honest with somebody, but to someone else, if they're former CPS and stuff like that, they're the people that will run around with their still IDs. You know what I mean? Just to get hired, you know, by some lowlife to torment and harass a real mother who's trying to care for her family, all because, you know, of an ending. I put my life on it. Do the homework. You know, they need to go back and retract and they need to do something and refurbish and rebuild that system because it's a lot of those people still running around with these, unfortunately, you know, this type of mannerism, you know, because they're aimless. They want to be mystical. You know what I mean? They're delusional. Okay, like, I have to put what it is. What I see, these people are in total conflict with oneself. Okay. Make sure you guys are drinking more water here. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Wow. 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 So some of you guys actually see the clear picture here. This is truly a friend with no benefits. You know, you done ran into a friend with no benefits. Okay, nothing you guys can benefit from this at all. That's the end of that story. I can't make it up. Let me get see if any advice come out here. Just out of heck of just to see. Okay. Say less. Those who believe in the God, even down to simply good orderly direction, God will do the rest. They just want you guys to say less to this person. It's not really a lot you can say, to avoid what is coming their way. However, capiche? You guys are done. You know, yeah, I know it's not a lot of fun when you deal with a situation like this. Like I say, I'm looking 5, 4, 6 years, 2 years, some, you know, what? Yeah, okay. Yeah, so it goes on, 10, 11 years for some of you guys. Like I said, all the way up. This goes all the way up from 4 years to 10-year to 12-year relationship. Sorry about that. And this person's still not, something that you guys would look forward to. So say less. You know, the higher rounds will do the rest. I love you guys. And keep doing what you're doing because really you're at your best. You're at your best. I love you guys. One. Thank you guys for supporting this channel. Thank you. You get 5 stars. You guys, please remember that there are scammers out there who actually take pictures, photos, and then some doppelgangers. You know what I mean? Some people out there scamming people and think that this life is a joke. But you guys, please wake up and don't be a part of that smoke. Listen, I do not reach out. I do not have Google numbers, or you would not see my picture attached. Well, you wouldn't see it from me, okay? Just know that there's scammers out there, okay? Please know that there's scammers out there. They'll do anything to slander a good thing. You guys should know that by now. All right, keep doing what you're doing. They already infiltrated on my channel. I see a lot of unworthiness that is really lack on their part, but it goes criminal to the extent, you know what I mean? So people are doing things of that nature, and it's sad but touching. But you guys just keep your eyes and ears open for the scams, and just know that I be slams. Okay, I love you guys. One, peace out.